because I will say this only once. We've pinned it to the top of the chat. The mics are in up because this is a very last minute sort of thing. So we're using the camera mic, the mic that's on the camera. So I will be a little bit more dulled. You shouldn't get any major wind noise, although we are coming out here because it's windy. So hello and welcome to everybody. I hope you're doing well. 10 seconds, give it 10. Tell me how many seconds it is before Jilly, before somebody says, I can't hear him very well. It's okay, all right, okay, so we are here, folks, just for the reason that the winds are pretty tasty at London Heathrow. Well, basically all over the place, but we're at an airfield, so the winds are always going to be a little bit more. This is where the skills come in, man. I haven't done it yet, but you know, as soon as they touch down, the rudder comes into effect. They kick that rudder to bring the nose forward straight on runway centre line. So this is all good fun, folks. All the fun of the fair. It is Tuesday. Taming a horse, isn't it? Oh! And you can tell the rookies. See the crab, look at the side slip on that, man. Look at that. Nicely done. Oh, I thought that was the vortex. This flipping gate being open. Somebody might be watching it through their fingers, or from behind the couch, maybe, with a cushion. I don't know. It's scary. It's scary. Now, what you will see here, folks, is the spoilers on the wings, which are at this point flight spoilers, and they become ailerons. You can see them. There you go. You can see them moving on the wing there. The flight spoiler. Whoa! Nice. Just a little bit of a flight sim update. I know some of you are like, oh, stop talking about the flight sim all the time. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna, because yesterday I did a flight to Edinburgh, and I finally nailed it. And the reason why I nailed it, because I looked on the flight plan or the Jeppesen map that you get of the airport, and it gives you the height that you need to be at to intercept the glide slope or the localizer. I nailed it. 2,000 feet. ATC. So we really are getting there, folks. See, they're straightening it up before the touchdown, and then a little kick of rudder. Nicely done, man, nicely done. Okay, that mic sounds fine, mate. And then, being a fan of the channel for ages, finally decided to get myself a membership, being cheeky and watching this while I'm working. Good for you, mate. Thank you, Ananth, and thank you to you and everybody for your incredible support. Grill, Gillian Saki, Kisa and the Moo-Moos, Oz Tim, Bob Chalvoy. Jerry should really make a video of those non-Friday sims and post them to the channel. Non-Friday sims. I could, yes I could, he's right. Yes, Bob, I get what you're saying. Yes, good point. And also, Gilly, we need to, the final part of the whole, oh, here we go, is we need to sort out the recording. Obviously it's a southwesterly, folks, so almost a crosswind, as you can see from the sock. He's pretty lively today, look. That's showing at least, I think it's 5 knots. Is it 5 knots per second? 20 knots at the moment. Jimmy G, Marianne Edwards, Rab H, Ian Morrison, J Mank, Fisher. When you weren't there, it was massive. Yes, yes, it was this big. Oh, okay, here we go. Sounding good. Royal blue rich gear coming down on that 380. That's why you see it go around. Sometimes we see a glide slope too high. Very unlikely that happens. I mean, we do get unstable approach go-arounds, but very rarely will it be a case of these guys missing the localizer, because that's sort of like a, you know, that would be a rookie error, wouldn't it? Really, missing the localizer, being too high on that. You need to be at the glide slope, or altitude, or localizer altitude, or the or below it. But mainly when you see a go around ways out, that would generally be because of them being on an unstable approach, maybe a little bit too far left, too far right, too high, but lurking in the lounge today. Joe Hemmings. Stuart loves things that fly. Xiong Kyung Lee. Oh, we get the mandatory call go around wind shear ahead. Yes, I think that most pilots will. I think that's a mandatory, like he says. You have to go around with a wind shear warning or wind shear ahead. Is I'm guessing. Get a sudden wind shear, then it's just a standard go around. Well, gear stays down. Wow. Big downwash from that big bird, man. Bosh! Wow! 500 plus tons, man. That was pretty gnarly, man. Wow, me sticks. A kingdom for me sticks. Yeah, I need to get a weight up here, stand by. Get some weight up here. Just tuned in, literally see a 380 dropping from the sky. It was a big drop, wasn't it? Yeah, we have had a little bit of rain. You can see those clouds looking quite menacing. Look at that beautiful bank on the check. We've got some wing floofage going on there, haven't we? I flat spotted those tyres for sure. Oh yeah. Grant Miller. Perfect jet wash location, yes. Susie Q. Anthony Teal, thanks mate, gifting 5 channel memberships. Thanks for the audio feedback, folks. Michael Cadell, g'day. Air Canada 787, rain in Birmingham. Ian Morrison. Gabrielle Crawford flying to Copenhagen tonight. Hope the weather calms down. You'll be fine, Gabrielle. Might be a little bit bumpy on the climb out, but that's all part of the fun, isn't it? All part of the fair. Fun of the fair. NZ1 Aviation. Put that one down well. There you go, you see, just I need to do this in high winds, don't I? Was quite heavy. Keys in the movie was a bit of wind shear in a house though. So am I the only one ducking? Nick Crane. Sound and vision, awesome. Thank you, Susan. Boys and girls working hard over at BA Maintenance, as always. Non-stop at BA Maintenance. Lovely 777. Looks like Saudi Arabian Airlines. NZ1 Aviation visuals from this spot are just amazing. Oh yeah. Shaking, man. The whole deck is shaking. Joe Hemmings looking forward to Lakenheath tomorrow. Yeah, well I am. I mean, I was looking forward a little bit more, but I do hear that apparently a group of tankers has arrived at Mildenhall, which potentially could mean that we're going to see the the F-22s are going home today, which is that's just about typical me, that is, to be honest with you. Some work done on that. Yeah. Susan Q. Hydromage, front wheel was scared of the runway. Yeah, left for what? Exercise or? Okay, they've gone. Kevin Jackson. That is just my flipping love, that is. They could have waited another day, couldn't they, eh? Oh, here comes a bit of rain now. We've got a bit of rain now. Oh, mate, that ain't good. Bosh! Nice! Archie Sibley into PEX very shortly, which is here. There is the rain. I can see it from a distance, and I have got one piece of blue. It's just brilliant. I've got the big. Hold on a minute. Let me. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll jump down and get my raincoat. Windscreen wiper action now. Oh mate, oh yeah, my pockets are full of blue towel, man. On my jacket, that is fantastic. Yeah, too windy for the parasol. I think they'll be operating the wipers at this point. I don't think it's heavy enough. We have a little bit of a thrust front joining us with that rain front. The camera has got its coat on, but only partially, just because at this stage it's not heavy enough. The rain isn't heavy enough. We only put his coat on when he's when it's getting sort of like to the point where the controls on the camera are getting wet. At the moment it's just spots. Wow, look at this guy, look. Could be a rookie pilot. Listen to the auto thrust, the auto throttle. Yeah, that was pretty heavy, I've got to be honest. Would have felt that in the cabin. Eastern location today, hydromage. I see something big on the horizon there. Oh, do I? Nice little prop back, should be quite tasty. It should be quite challenging, I would imagine. So put it back there. Oh wow, look at the floof on that. Fully established on the localizer. g'day from South Australia. G'day, mate. Dave Angel. Dave Angel here. Fast show. So there's my missus over there. You see, she's not using aerosols. We stop using aerosols. She clutters up the planet there, eh? Brilliant. Because all the rays get through. Because if you ain't got no atmosphere, then the rays get through. Bomb, bomb, bash, bosh, bish. All for peace aviation. Yeah, going to be interesting. Oh, look at the crab on this thing, man. It's almost stalling it, look. Wow, look at this. Come on, mate, hurry up. Heavy, isn't it? Wow, look at that. Whee! Easy there, mate. Nicely done. Nicely done. That's a bit of a moment for the packs on board that aircraft, I'm telling you. And then, of course, you've got that big, you know, as they straighten the aircraft up and fight against the crosswind, the aircraft still wants to go right. So you're making those adjustments, and they're heavy adjustments as well. Nice 767. Listen to the auto throttle on this. Anthony Teal, if you fly that thing, you can fly anything. Yes. Nose bounce there. Tell you what, I nailed my landing at Edinburgh. Nose came down nice and soft. Air Canada, nice shot, 767, beautiful 762 brew. Sound keeps cutting out, Paul Gray. Refresh. Refresh, Paul Gray. Refresh. Oh, okay, 2 hits on the nose neck grade. Thank you, Karina. Bounce. This is the vortex. Coming off the wings. Weather watcher, gusts around 40 mile an hour. So that's not constant winds, that's gusts around about 40 mile an hour. So that's what catches these pilots out, is a sudden gust, which at times can be classified as wind shear if it is strong enough. That cloud is coming straight at me. Qatar 380, 27 minutes out, diesel 13. Thanks, mate. Aaron Thomas, bang. Thank you, Stephen H. Craig Russell, oof. Lots of Batman. What's Batman? It is Batman. second set came down. Ah, did you hear the vortex there, folks, man? Stuart Pritchard, why do you think? I'm only going to say that. Weather watcher, what plane is the most efficient? Well, there's an argument against that, isn't it? Well, not against it. There's an argument there whether it's the 787 or the A350, really. In terms of the, well, both have their own unique numbers, don't they? Some say that 787 is the most efficient, whilst others, depends on what department you're looking at, whether it's the engines or the design. Correct, Brian. Lakenheath tomorrow. I am released. Gilly is released from driving duties. This is her last, it'll be her last one today. It's around about 170 the wind direction, probably about 170. That puts me on a direct whatever. But as you can see, this line of cloud here is just coming my way with a big load of water on the end of it. So release the Jerry. Oh, Jilly, wake up tomorrow morning. Don't have to drive that idiot anywhere anymore. Don't have to get it in the ear anymore. Bit of straightening up there from that Lufty pilot. I've got to be honest with you, man, in terms of Lufthansa pilot landings, especially on the narrow body stuff, which you obviously see most of here, when they are on a day like this, they definitely seem to handle it very well compared to some of the other pilots. Their technique there was definitely straighten it in the air and then drop it. And also, the one thing you need to appreciate, folks, is as you can see there, the winds, you know, doesn't look intense, but as you get higher, the winds are more intense. It's literally, as they're called, friction layers. So you get layers of wind, a bit like a cake in a funny sort of way. You know? Every time I've flown into Dublin, it's been pretty sketchy. And there's the other technique as well, folks. You saw that the left-hand wheels touched before the right-hand set. That is the technique, is to dip the left-hand side in order to bleed off the lift, I'm guessing, or any potential chance a sudden side shift of the aircraft due to a wind gust. Oh, Dave Beam. 747 scraping number one engine on the runway landing at PHL in Crosswind. Oh, okay. Just a little bit too much. Working away there, man. is on the Boeing, isn't it? Well, it's certainly on the 747. I don't know about the 777, whether they have a detent all the way back for reverse thrust. Kerry, that really should be minimal to no wing dip. It just happens in the moment. Dave Yearsley, Slovakian Air Force Spartan coming in onto finals. £2. Thanks, mate. Thanks, Dave. Slovakian Air Force Spartan turning onto finals. Spartan, is that on radar? Okay, so the prevailing wheel dipping or wing dip is actually, in that case, just a natural occurrence, I'm guessing. Understand how, but purely based on the fact that, you know, if the wind's coming from the left, just leave it as it is. $20 just because we all like Jerry and his chatting. Thank you. Stephen Billings, thank you. Flight radar 24, wind info 220 at 16. 220. That's sort of like from there, isn't it? It is. You know, that is. It's variable. Those winds are definitely variable. That's not a very efficient woodpecker, by the way, folks. It's somebody working on the road. Stephen H, thank you. Headed our way. The old pigeon showing his wings off there. You've got to give the old pigeons some credit, folks. They've got an amazing wing. Trapeel has gifted 10 channel memberships. Thanks, Paul. Yeah. Sorry, folks, we're having a few technical issues with YouTube at the moment. We have been having, well, people have, yeah. As well, you just about see the 1,000 mark, but that's sort of midway down zone, or certainly the earlier part of it. Prior to that, there's a 500-foot marker, or I think it's a foot. Anchorage, they got number boards, haven't they, to indicate the right on the pappies. Kerry, rudder used to straighten out the airplane, which requires opposite aileron to keep the wings level, but swept wing. Airline has poor roll stability along the lateral axis. Nice, like that. Great comment, Kerry. Thanks, man. That's our member, folks, who was when Kerry Fino started watching long time ago. Is all we can suggest. It definitely works. A lot of people are doing it, and it's efficient. Roger Breaker, BA's 777-300 in from San Fran. Yeah, let's get nice screaming from the adjustment, the throttle, also throttle adjustments. Look at this, that's nice. Remind me of what it is the Embraer's got jet engines, hasn't it? C-27J Spartan, Craig Russell. Wow, how cool is that, man? Sort of like a mini Hercules, isn't it? Obviously with two engines. Anthony Teal, Qatar 380 now approaching the Lambourne hole. So that'll be making a left turn at some point soon. Rare plane, the C-27, Aaron Thomas. C-27J Spartan, thank you. Adam Skylark, thank you. Pregenpix. Okay, here we go. Hold your comments. Was long, man. This thing's like a just like a Hercules. Can't fit it wrong. This thing will wait coming after this. It's that 777-300. What's that? Okay, do you want to reboot? Do you want to try and maybe, do you want to reboot? Okay, all right. Sorry, folks, it is a YouTube issue that we're having at the moment. It's nothing to do with us or our equipment or the connectivity or anything like that. It is purely down to YouTube, and maybe they need to free up a bit of space. Tony next. You know what, John? Oh, listen to that Thai triple starting up. Engine number 2. Lots of blue towel, folks. Just the bottom of my legs are exposed. Other than that, I'm Joe Beatty, does the wind deflecting off the buildings also affect the planes? Yes, indeed. Indeed it does, Joe, and I call it, I named it, the shed effect. And there it is, hitting that plane right about there. Look. That is the force, that's the wind, the turbulent air being blown up over from those sheds. And then they hit a bit of clear air as they come through the gap. And then just at the touchdown point, oh, nicely done, drilled that one. Tech reviews, thank you. YouTube is a bit sketchy today, but that's YouTube, not the channel. If you're having YouTube issues, just do a refresh. Simple as that, it does work. Zoe B also commenting the same. YouTube runs through servers located all across the globe. You may not experience the same viewing on one up. Okay, thank you, Zoe B. Well explained. Of the skies. 777-200, probably one of the oldest in the fleet. With we saw the second oldest yesterday, or whenever it was, Sunday. That's the Festival of the 380. Painted in that scheme before COVID, but one of the jets that was commonly seen being used for as a freighter, as they called it, passenger freighter. In other words, the aircraft still being used in a passenger configuration, but to hold boxes of PPE and all that malarkey. Swish Tony. Paul Trapeel is at the sheds or ground effect, i.e. wind rolling over ground like waves around 700 feet. Kind of, Paul, it's between the two, isn't it? If the wind is coming from that direction, as you can appreciate, it's coming in at around about, well, 221, isn't it? Yeah, around about that direction. The wind coming off that United shed, but mainly these big maintenance sheds here. You can see they're kind of stable just before they reach that. Obviously a lot more severe if it's crosswinds. But yeah, you're absolutely right. If you were able to a like massive, beautiful counter correction there, man. Nice landing. John B hates the combination of strong winds and a hot day. I'd want the winds to be blowing some of that heat away, and also you get a great tan with winds and wind and sun. Becky Hale, Qatar Airways 380, 6 to 7 minutes out, so should be arriving from the north. There she is. Oh, no. Now that will be an interesting. We see the 380. The one at the back looks lower, but it's not. It's a long way out. That's sort of Greenwich way, where they turn on. Just over London City. Thank you, Darren. Dave B, the windsock straight out is about 15 knot wind. Is it? I thought it was 5 knots per segment. Joining the back of that lot there. Thank you, GG. Holly A380 has done a hold one, a single hold pattern, is it? Sim Bear is a brand new upper class member. Welcome, Sim Bear. If there's anything to do with simulating, flight simulating, come back to that in a second. Immediate departure out of the Lambourne. He's still heading west, but about to turn 180 around about 7,000 feet. So quite some time yet before he pulls into the back of the stack. But we do have some heavy stuff in front of it. Dreamliner 777, I think, or is it a 777-200? Easy, son. Ground spoilers activated immediately. What's known as WOW, or weight on the wheels, the sensors. As soon as those very, very sensitive, those the weight on wheel sensors. So that BA 777 from Doha, it's a 200. Behind that, done quite a few circuits in the Biggin hold by the looks of it, from San Francisco, British Airways 777-3. Behind that, also having done a number of circuits at Biggin, from Austin, 777-9 with BA just pulling in the back. When we do this, I have to kind of go to manual focus. Hear that Virgin Atlantic are dropping all their onboard bars, aren't they? You know, because obviously no one ever uses them. On the 330neos that I've flown on, the Virgin, it's kind of a, well, they have a bar upstairs, don't they? I think in the upper class lounge, I believe. Upstairs? What are you talking about? Up the front. I've never seen. I must be. It's half of the story that I had with Richard Branson being a big. It must have been back in the old 747 days. But the bar is that sort of like seating area. Yeah, it is kind of a bar, isn't it? On some of them, some of them have got seating areas. The other one's got that little mini bar, sort of like you just rest your. Anyway, they're getting rid of them. And understandably so, because nobody ever uses it. Do what? They had a little bar on that one, didn't they? Yeah. Wow, that was almost in slow motion, man. Beautifully handled, very British indeed, young man. Or young lady, or... Oh, did they? Oh, okay, I've got you right. Yeah, but that generally doesn't happen on trips, really. It was just because of the kind of people that were on it, yeah. Because it was like all, yeah. This one from San Francisco, 500 feet. He's flying it manually at this point, or she's flying it manually at this point. VAR will be back next week, folks, by the way. Wasn't that gnarly, man? Play that one back. Let's see the comments on that. Oh. Floater, Aaron Thomas 380 on final now. Big floater, easy, yes. Yes, all of the comments. Is that it? Third out. Not on final yet. Oh yes, it is just turning in now. Okay. Established. Here she comes. I don't need this bleeding rain jacket on anymore, do I? west. 380 should be behind that, and then pulling in behind them. It's done 2 loops in the Biggin hold is very busy. I've been in the Biggin hold when it's been extremely busy, man. Planes all over the place, man. Actually filmed it before, but never got around to doing it, which is a bit of a shame. I will do. I can. Every time normally it's because somebody was parked there. No, somebody was parked there when I turned up, so I was going to move it anyway. Give me 2 minutes, man. I've got a big one coming in. Thanks, man. What a legend. Apologise for what though? Oh yeah, right, okay, yeah. Oh, that's forgotten, man, it's forgotten. We don't dwell on things here on Big Jet TV, man. You know, everybody's entitled to do whatever they want. Sorry mate, it's just I've got the big one coming, yeah? And then we'll back up, okay. I could actually do it. Sorry folks. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I reckon I can do this now, you know. Oh, actually he's gone. Okay, we'll still do it after the 380. A message from the flying pilot from the Etihad 380 that we caught the other day, folks, saying that it was the first time he'd seen himself land his 380. How cool is that? Asking us if he can use the footage. Well, there's always only one answer to that from anybody wanting to use it. You just knock yourself out. If you are going to use it, it'd be great if you could leave the Big Jet TV logo on there. It's kind of etiquette to do so. Even the TV channels that we've had, and production companies that we've had run our footage, always leave the logo top right. Production companies wanted to use some of our footage in an unrelated sort of like video, just as a, you know, like they do with oh hello, here we go, look. Nicely done, beautifully switched, man. Here we go then, folks. 500 plus tons of aeroplane coming at you. Paul Skilling, loving a windy show. Thanks, Jerry and Julie. Bonus show, £5 on Super Chat. Thanks, Paul Skilling. elevators. Look at the elevators. Look at that, manipulating the elevators just to bring it down nice and smooth. Keep the elevators in the up position so that you can just, oh, look at that, beautiful. Oh, man. Oh, well landed, man. Really pulling that, lots of pressure on that side stick, man. Kind of still got the elevators in the up position as well, man. That is so cool. Right. Now, actually, I'll tell you what, hold on a minute. I think it might be an idea just to wait for this next one, because behind this next one is relatively nothing. So, and then I'm good for jumping down and Sims has gifted a channel membership. Thank you. That's very kind. John Grinham is a new first class member. He's been with us for years, hasn't he? Hello. Thanks, mate. Thanks for your support. Culture Peel has gifted 10 channel memberships as well. Thank you, Paul. Wow, look at the wings flexing, man. Bosh! Heavy on the right, man. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah! Gnarly, man. Right. Right, hold on, folks. I'm moving my van now. Shows how good these sticks are, doesn't it? Right, I don't know whether there's any. Yeah. Jesus. The wing's completely switched. I tell you what, that's a testament to these sticks, mate. A real testament to these sticks.
Still got another hour and 20 minutes of this, folks. And I think, let me swing this round, wait a minute. That's good enough. Oh, listen to that. Can you hear those ones going out, folks? Wow. I've got to say, that's the second time I've had these sticks blown over with all the equipment attached to the head, and I've got to say I'm seriously impressed. Sound Lad is a returning member. Welcome back to first class, Sound Lad. Virgin Atlantic A330-9 from Tampa, Florida. He's a sound lad, his old sound lad. Oh, vortex, listen to the vortex. Oh, drifting in, man. Quite slow to deploy the ground spoilers, aren't they? Compared to some aircraft. It may be that those ground spoilers are actually only activated when the front set of wheels, in other words, all of the wheels are on the ground, as opposed to the back set. I'll be on that flight landing New Year's Day. Well, Alex, we're likely to get you then, because we always have a show on New Year's Day, don't we, Jilly? Qatar A350-1000 on finals from Dover. Simon Farr, good afternoon to you. Hope everybody's doing fine. This is out of our normal remit, folks, so all of you 4,500 people watching, obviously we'll have a big number of you who regularly watch Big Jet TV. But if you don't, this is kind of out of our remit. We're here because of the winds. We generally do that. We're wind like a goalie, like a goalie, like a striker hugging the goal line, isn't it? Simon Tyler upgraded his membership to first class. Thank you, Simon. Yeah, don't let that fool you, Aaron Thomas. The blue skies, the clouds. Wow, listen to the auto throttles, man. Hit the like button as soon as it touches down. Let's see if we get a sudden surge of likes. Bosh. Nice. Michael Cook, next sim challenge. Not 100% sure yet, because the big problem that I had up till yesterday when it suddenly snapped on me. It was one of those moments where, and Jilly has confirmed this, where multiple people have been telling me during the sim show, you need to be at the right or just below the altitude to get the localizer, and how many people have told us that? And but now I'm sorry, it has just snapped. And yesterday, yes, I looked at the chart, I saw what it was, set my altitude sort of like way out so that I was on that localizer altitude, whether be it 2,200 feet or 2,500 feet or whatever it might be. But also another thing that I've found, unless you can put the barrow reading, which is your minimum decision height altitude, where the aircraft calls out minimums. Oh, it's Swiss Tony. You know what? The A220 is like a beautiful woman. I'm going to have to try and get Swiss Tony's voice now. So welcome everybody, hope you're doing well. Anybody new to the channel, then subscribe. Mind you, all those folks who are talking at the moment have subscribed, but if you fancy just getting involved in the chat, then obviously I talk to my members who are highlighted in green, and that's part of their perks. So there are different membership tariffs or tiers available. Go and check them out if you want. No obligation. Nice autophone. Switching it from 30 feet, man. How cool is... Oh, yeah. Beautifully done. Bang. So I think they fully deploy. I think they start to deploy when the first set comes down, but then full deployment after when the back set comes down, the forward set comes down. A350-1000. Got quite a chunky undercarriage on this thing. Much wider gate on the axle of the 350 compared to the 777, which is quite a sort of compact but massive undercarriage. This is the triple undercarriage system on the A350-1000, double on the A350-900, unlike the 777, which has the 6-wheel set on each 200 and 300 variant. But this is their 1000 with the big 6-wheel set on it. Said 1000 on the chat. Difficult to see it from the head-on angle. Somebody did say 1000. I'm sure they did. It's difficult to see it until you're literally, it's right on you. Nicely done. Stuart Pritchard, Penny Concourse not flying. Can you imagine how it would sound in this position? Yes, don't. I keep getting reminded. Oh, this is and also, folks, yesterday on my, I think, you know what, I might. Yeah, let me have a think about this. So, Jilly, I could record my flight using the recording system, yeah? No. Recording, no, the app, or whatever it is, the app for the playback and all that on Flight Sim. There's a thing. There's another folder that we have to open. That is an app that. Okay. Yes. And screen record it. I'd have to screen record it. Record it on OBS. Yes. Yeah, but how do I do that when you're not there? Bar, isn't it? See the old Emirates E2 handles it. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. It's cool. You talked me through it, to be honest with you, mate. Just open up. I'm kind of familiar with what it looks like. You just got to tell me where to go. Just navigate me to the record button and assigning what I've got to record, isn't it? And I bring that into us. Diesel 13 Virgin 350 from LAX, 4 minutes, and this will be the 1000 because, of course, Virgin only operate the 1000 variant. I've got relatively clear skies ahead of me, above me, folks, so I could potentially do some cruises if there's anything happening. Christian Schmidt, thanks, Schmitty. Uses OBS to record my sim flights. Okay, there we go. And then what I'll do, Jilly, is I'll or on another camera to a sim card with my face. Kind of, maybe just maybe an image, Jilly. Are you listening? Maybe an image of me with all the throttles and all that, where you can see the sort of like the rawness of it, rather than using the green screen. What's that? Do what? Yeah. Okay, like somebody said earlier, that I should record the non-Friday night sims and upload them to YouTube. Do what? Sorry, mate, you're cracking up, or you just... Listen to the vortex, man. Did you hear that, man? Did you hear that vortex, folks? I've got to hear whether everybody heard that vortex, mate. Because that was spooky as hell. Big tomato delivery coming in. That was gnarly, man. Did you hear the vortex? Just kidding. Nice landing. So obviously, as you can see, folks, normally these aircraft would be more pointed towards me, but because the wind is coming from their left, our right, they're crabbing the aircraft and pointing it. It naturally points. It's not a pilot-induced manoeuvre. then they flick it. There it is. Wow, nice, man. All that energy being transferred into that one set of gears. Danny McGuire sending a £5 super chat. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who contributes in whatever they do to the channel to fund us being able to go overseas. Of course, all our first class, upper class and super class members joining us in Miami. Along with all the gifted members, of course, if you've been gifted a membership, you might want to look and see what that gets you, because there's a lot of people who don't realise that a gifted membership gives you 1 month of being able to watch first class overseas shows. So gives you a chance to get in there and get involved if you want to, and especially if you're based in a country where the time difference isn't too bad on you. It's okay in the UK here, people seem to get on with it. We're only on the sort of like east side. Beautifully managed, man. Oh, that was skills. Yeah, man. It's no different. That wasn't a drop in the wind at all, I can tell you. That wind is variable, but that was a beautiful landing. Chunky Tina, thank you. Entertaining people from all 4 corners of the world. Wow, like me watching on my iPad on a Tuesday night out here in the middle of nowhere in rural New South Wales. Wow! How cool is that, man? Tuesday night, so Tuesday night out is as in darkness, so you can hear the wildlife. Wow, man. What you're going to have making noises there. Hopefully little sort of like trash pandas. Nigel Pavitt. Pav saying that BA380 in the Surrey hole. Oh, there's a proper wing there, though. Signs. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. See the profile on those wings of that kite, man. 350 all day long, innit? Beautiful bleeding show off. How gnarly was that? Danny McGuire, of course I'll be doing a PM show in Miami. Of course I will, mate. Did you hear the wind, folks? Did you hear the vortex? I didn't see whether wind is something else. Paul Trapper at Trapeel saying. Oh, it's in the Ockham hole, is it? Okay, so not in the Biggin hole. Because Biggin is kind of like, well, down to the right. I guess, yeah, Surrey is more Ockham, Guildford, that sort of thing. So, yeah, the Ockham hole. Thank you for that. Kim Bennett has upgraded to upper class. Thank you, Kim. Lots of people doing that, coming across from first class. Really appreciate that. That's all explained in the video that I put out. about the additional tier based on popular demand. Do, mate. I bet you do, Darren. And I bet you there are lots of stills that you've got which clearly show the wing profile of a kite. This is Air France's A220. Pilots not very happy with this, man. The shed effect that you see there when they get into that then hit clear air and wallop. Oh, fair play if you get it. Oh, nicely done, man. Zoota law. Bonnet de douche. That's what he said as he landed. Thomas 380 over Weybridge now. Yeah, been quite fortunate with the conditions. We love a bit of wind here on the channel. Stuart Pritchard, man of tyre smoke. The amount of wheels on the main undercarriage. 380 is obviously a massive smoker in it. Yeah, the other thing, folks, just I'll say this very quickly. The other thing with the flight sim yesterday, when I flew to Edinburgh, I boarded the passengers. Sorry, I deboarded the previous passengers that were on the aircraft when I went live, and then had a replacement set, and it was down the stairs in Edinburgh as well. We used the side stairs for deboarding and boarding, and the people were walking from the bus and everything, man. It was just. It's just great, brilliant. Whilst all that's going on, the loading teams offloading and then loading. Mate, you're a little bit in the line of fire here, my old son. You need to get out of. Yeah, there you go. You see, he's not stupid. Yeah, don't fly back this way, mate. Alexis has gifted a channel membership. Thank you, Alexis. I wonder how many Alexis is going. That's my pleasure. Any landing is good landing, absolutely, mate. BA inbound from LA 380, 9 minutes out, northeast Scotland Rail scene. Thank you, mate. Connectorus. Good day to you. British Airways 319 from Munich. Craig Russell, that was. And that's why a lot of Michael M saying, is there a problem with BA 185 rejected takeoff? Nothing. Taking off from 27 left. Okay, keep our eye on that. Renegade Extreme. Is that reverse ops for our man from Honolulu, Jilly? Is he on? Okay. Yeah, they're definitely opening up the runway now, man. The big old 777 going out. Tango Tilly. Nigel Pav, Diesel 13. Virgin 350 from New York, 10 minutes out. Bertrand Delay. Deloy. Bertrand Deloy. Sounds like a private detective. Suho has given 5 Aussie dollars. Hitting the shed effects right there. Thank you, Julie. You could basically pack it up names for Julie. Okay. Goodness me. Oh, Jilly. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, I'd skip back that one if I were you folks. 25. Do left on your screen, right? Bam, 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 and then you'll get it. Oh. Go around. Missed that one, didn't I? That was, I think that was just either the other aircraft was still on the runway or it was just unstable. Fly the field, 3,000 feet. Oh, turn left, turn right, sorry, heading 310, something like that. We're going to put him round the top of the loop. That was a super Bosch, Les Donaldson. It most definitely was. An unmistakable profile of a 737 there, folks. Look at that. Look at that. Stocky little undercarriage, big engines on her. Even if it was a CFM56 powered jet though, still have those stocky little undercarriage. I think Paula, who's one of our members on here, she's a technician, engineer, she was mentioning about the 737 actually had extended the undercarriage. Tell you what, nice. Actually quite a little bit faster on the approach speed. See the ground spoilers being used. Bang! Nicely done, man. No messing. Oh, vortex. Who's using that 737 at the moment? Was it Eurowings or someone? Probably because of an aircraft out of commission, probably due to engine replacement or refit. Rehab? Engine rehab. I can't handle it anymore, mate. What's the matter? It's all that thrust, son. Well, come and have a... Maybe you're in the wrong job, mate. Yeah, I think I am, son. Get yourself in a rehab. Oh, hold on. Nice thing to do is don't panic. Let it just... You've got a lot of runway left, and you know, I mean, he was quite a long way down. Those two big white lines you see there, folks, that's the aiming point. The other white lines are a touchdown within the touchdown zone, distance markers. And of course, the big white ones, I think, are 1,000 foot or somewhere around about that. and that is the aiming point, that's the target. But when you're at this altitude here, when they come past us, you're not looking at that aiming point, you're looking down the runway. Makes it a lot more controllable. It's like riding a bicycle off-road. You always look way ahead of yourself to see what's coming up. You tend to make more of a mistake if you look directly at the touchdown zone, because based on your speed and your general angle of attack, which is around about 3 degrees, it's so clever. The computer systems, when they flick this thing off at 500 feet or thereabouts, still on autopilot at the moment, this guy, believe it or not, and then you just literally, you don't actually touch the side stick, you just let it glide, because it continues in that profile from what it was when it was on autopilot. It will remain on that profile. Obviously, if there's windy conditions like this, that's when you kind of want to come off the autopilot as late as possible. It's just coming up to the point where the shed effect is getting it. Look at that. So the wind coming off the big maintenance sheds to my right, swirling over like waves, and hitting it from its right, its left, our right. And sometimes you'll hear the engines spool up. There it is, the shed effect. Crab man. Wow, look at that. I see a behemoth on approach. Looks BA-ish to me. Michael Bodnar. Nice surprise, Zoe B. Gillian Sankey. The TDZ or the marker. Aiming point. Thank you, John Brennan. Martin Saxton. Yeah, Martin Saxton, I don't want to switch. Do them all, man. Do them all. You've got to do them all. Because you never know. Knowing my luck, I won't be filming it and there's like a go around at 20 feet or something like that. We've had it in dodgy, like that 777 the other week, folks. What an amazing go around that was. I tell you, the old the GSX app or platform is quite glitchy, but if you use your imagination, if you've got good imagination, when you see it, appreciate the fact that it is a computer generated, and so the way that people walk, they look like they're gliding, and you are. It's a program, yeah. Okay, it's a program, yeah. Sorry. Auto throttles. Flying it manually now. Look at the chat now. I want to see if anybody heard that vortex, man. Sounds like an F-15 going out over the top of me. Steffi Quinlan. I'm going to wait. Oh man, see the auto throttles on the number 2 and 3 engines there, man. Emma Wright, good afternoon. Zoe B. Who's that? What? A Virgin. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, really? Flight training. Either a maintenance. Oh, look at the smoke coming out. Engines auto throttles kicking in there. Might see the rudder moving. It's not generally what you do on these big airplanes. Looks like standing on air. Yeah, that is just insane. Well handled, man. A big old lump like that. A big old lump like that with a crosswind like that. Fair play. What a great touchdown, man. What a great landing. Of course, a nice big load of spacing between the next jet. Enough time for me to have a little sip of my coffee. Stand by. Shannon, butter, E&R, butter. Nice job, Bronner Smith. North East Scotland, Arrow. Lovely lady, Katie D. Ian Byrne, what would be easier in these conditions for control side stick on the Airbus or control column on the Boeing? Either, really, Ian. If you're, you know, it's just a case of, I'll be honest with you, it looks a lot more abrupt. If you want to see how the controls are being moved in high wind conditions, then I would recommend watching a Boeing cockpit video, because you can't see the operation of the side stick because it's down by the pilot's side to start with, unless you put a camera down there. But Boeing in high winds, look up like DHL landing at East Midlands or something. Video put up not a long time ago about some crazy crosswind landing DHL in a Boeing 757, and the guy's going crazy on the column. But I call it organised chaos, because each movement comes with an opposite movement, if you know what I mean, on these big aeroplanes. When you move it, there's a certain amount of lag, so you have to control back before it turns too much. The great thing with the Airbus is that when you move it, it stays in that position. I'm not sure if that's the case with the Boeing, but certainly when you bank left and you put yourself in a bank, it will stay in that bank. You don't have to, you can release the side stick. Beautiful sounding 777-200 with an American Airlines going out there, man. Okay, got a bit more rain, but that's all right, I can handle it. This jacket can put up with the rain. It's shower-proof, this jacket. Richard the Roadie 380, brilliant. Stephanie Quinn. 5,900 people watching right now. Hello to everybody watching. It's crazy when I look up and I see all of a sudden it's like 2,000 more than it was when I looked up. Wow, how cool is that? Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Big Jet TV live from London Heathrow. I'm just about to get more rain, but I do have my blue towel with me. I'm well equipped this time, so I need to probably just get down and get down. You're a better baby there, but I still want you around. Oh, look at it, 1 second out, man. You're right there, mate. Was that a... Did he go off course there? Did he go off course there, man? Round at 30 feet, mate, you're going to regret it. Sure of this one. Nice. So efficient, these aeroplanes in wind, man. And so efficient when they're on the ground as well, because it's no longer an aeroplane, is it? Let's face it. It becomes a motor vehicle. That you're steering with your feet, with the rudder, and you know, controlling the braking as well with the toes on the rudder pedals. Keep your toes pushed forward. Doesn't take a lot of pressure, I have to say. Aircraft generally you set it to maximum auto brake. In the up position, nice and slow, bring the front. Catch that. Oh, seriously, man? Not the 8 minutes, not very well, is it? Might need to put his coat on. Okay, tell you what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this around. Kind of in the wrong position, it needs to be facing the wind and the rain. In that position there. pipe in a second. Tokyo drift, like it. Yeah. Oh, seeing some proper skills today, man. It was like somebody turning on the biggest fan ever and blasting me with it, with one just... Yeah, but why didn't it catch the plane now, not me? Bloody hell, man. Geezer had to give me hat back. Blew me out off of me head, it blew my hat off of me and the headset and the sticks. I had to grab hold of the sticks, mate. I don't know if that was a freak gust or... Wow. It was wind shear. Renegade Extreme. That was complete wind shear, man. Uzbekistan coming in, Aaron Thomas. Is this their 321neo? Yeah, it'd be lovely if it was there. Do you remember they used to have their 767 in here, didn't they? All right, Ginny's got to ride her scooter back over here. J-Will 86, weirdly in Wales. At the same time my window was blown open and my plants were flying. That was intense, man. Geezer had to retrieve me hat down the bottom. It's been working for me all morning, mate. Heavy there, mate. Get that flare in motion. There it is. Look at that. Oh man. Boom. Yeah. Have a little look at the mains when she's sitting at gate. Just double check. Just double check for flat spots. Lou Landings has gifted a channel membership. Thanks, Lou. Very kind of you guys. Sarah Joe, Matt. Loving the 380, such a smart looking plane. The 350, sorry, Virgin Atlantic. Rob Walker flew on this Virgin Atlantic 350-1000 GV Lux Red Velvet. I think we've flown on Red Velvet, haven't we? A proper hit. Oh, okay, right. There we go. Yeah, I may have, yeah. It's just that we mentioned it so many times, isn't it? much with $4.99, mind you. Amazon probably buy 5 pairs, can't you? Oh, I get all my underwear on Amazon, all of it, mate. You know. Thanks, Paul. Sarah Jones said 340 coming. I tell you what, if we had notice. Oh, that's stuck under there. That's why. Okay, I'm not sure. If we had noticed that it was going to be massively windy over in Frankfurt, we had lots of notice. Like this week, expected winds from Monday to Friday in Germany. You know, wow, what's that going out of the southern, man? So it's 3:30 or something. Seriously noisy, those Trent 700 engines, man. Is it? Oh, what, the BA one, the RTO? Interesting. Still surrounded by ops vehicles. That's where you want to be at the hill, isn't it? Jeffrey Phillips doesn't recall me being hit by such a heavy wind gust. And I definitely not. Definitely not. All throughout Storm Eunice and any other storm show that I've done, never had that. I've never had that intensity where I'm literally everything gets blown off and I have to grab hold of the sticks. Even with these big heavy sandbags on it at the base. Craziest wind gust. And it wasn't like it was a delayed one, because I think the aircraft that came in before that was a narrow body. I think it's just come whipping over those sheds, man. Stephen Quinlan, those gusts sound insane. Yeah, look at this guy, look at the crab on this guy. It's a famous crab dish, Chili. And don't say crab. Crab rangoon. Rangoon? Okay, let it drop. Bosh! That all went a little bit wrong, didn't it, man? That all went a little bit wrong, because these guys, I think they're trained to straighten it up in the air and then touch down. But that was completely the opposite, wasn't it? I don't know, perhaps I'm wrong. Probably am. Kel's Red Bud. Is that North Carolina, NC? Red Bud, Kells. Didn't know it. Kells is, well, she's a new member. But Red Bud is a very, oh, look at that. Very famous motocross race, the AMA motocross at Red Bud, man. Very famous. I guess they still hold it there. It's a military aircraft, that folks. Maybe earlier on. Crab sticks, there we go. No, I want like a French dish or something like that. Salish Ryanair vibes, yeah. So maybe you definitely get a job. Just go with me on it. Yeah, like there's something or other. Hold on a minute. This head is, there is definitely a wonder if this head has been slightly damaged during that recent stack. Alpha Bravo, welcome back, Alpha Bravo to first class. Let's see if we can make an adjustment on this. Okay, so it is working all right. Yeah, I would imagine that it would do. This is a very strong Seckler fluid head, and it would take a big old bashing. 767, here we go. Thanks Alpha Bravo, welcome back to first class. Grant Ecosonic Crab Remoulade. Okay, there we go. Crab avec beans, big G. Big G's gap. Look at it, 767. Wallowing around, look. Flaps hanging down off them. Nice, man. Sorry, folks, just changing the position of this sand. On the sticks, obviously. That was the Leonardo Spartan Rabbit. Not a regular visitor, definitely not, mate. Very rare, apparently. I'm led to believe. Yeah, that would have busted any other. Nicely done, beautifully done. That's what I'm talking about there, folks. Just straightening it up, literally right at that transition point. Some pilots prefer it one way, some pilots prefer it the other way. Airlines have what's known as SOPs, standard operating procedures. That engine's still there, isn't it? Look. I wonder if that's waiting to be picked up, because I can't imagine that they would. Leave that there if it was. Is it windmilling in the breeze? It is, isn't it? Well, it was anyway. It is windmilling in the breeze. I think it's a Trent 1000. Oh, fake, isn't it? Yes, go on, if you go, Stuart. I know what you're saying. It's a bit like those bloody F-22s leaving today and not tomorrow. Swing it. Okay, so is that their wide body? Because maybe it is on. Maybe I got it the wrong way round with that 320. Maybe he did do it the right way round. Just kind of like went a little bit topsy-turvy, didn't it? I think they're kind of like irregular. These winds, they haven't really picked up. Let's just have a quick look and see in terms of the forecast right now. Well, it's dropping down to, oh no it's not, 37 gusting at 3 o'clock through till, well, it drops by 7 miles an hour around about 6 o'clock, yeah, something like that. But how about I go home and I try that ops thing, Gilly, and do a windy landing at Heathrow. Attempt a windy landing at Heathrow. Yeah, I know, but we can't do it, can we? Because you're over there. I can't drive the van there. You'd have to drive the van there and then go back to the... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. What's that? Oh, that they've gone. That's just bloody typical, isn't it, mate? Crab bisque, yes. Oh. Where's crab soup? That's the same as soup, isn't it? Crab bisque. Yeah, with nice warm French roll with butter on it. Ooh. Suits you, sir. Wind is 32 at London Heathrow. Yes, 32. That's gusting 32, I'm guessing. But as you can see, I was always led to believe that each segment of that sock represents 5 knots. So at the moment, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 knots or thereabouts. Somebody just say let's say 32. So I'm guessing it's more. It's that, because obviously it can only go so far, if you know what I mean. It can only go to the horizontal. Crab pate. Some French delicacies going on here. It'd be good if it was something like Manche 2. Here's the interesting thing, folks. That was quite long, wasn't it? Oh, how many flipping landings is that? Here's the thing. If I go home and go on to Flight Sim, okay, the conditions will be as they are now. I can make it more intense, but it most definitely should be the same conditions. So I'm wondering whether it might be, just for the sake of Jilly, really. I mean, and not only that, we'd have to stop the stream. She'd have to come back here on the scooter. Yes, and then we'd have to drive down to the paddock. Then she'd have to go off in the scooter again. Thanks, Matt. Sao Paulo. Oh, there's another big gust, man. Big downwash from those triples, I tell you. those vortex, man. So cool. I reckon there might be a slight amount of minimal, just to the point where the head at a certain angle is a little bit stiff. And it's not because there's cable pulling. Oh, I tell you what though, that is sort of pulling on there, isn't it? That is kind of pulling. Why is that? Okay, let me reroute that, or reroute it. Needs to be rerouted because that is pulling on that. That is definitely pulling on that. Right. Metal winds up to 21 mile an hour and 210. Shall we? Thank you, Bob. Checks, I wonder, or are they going through them now? That aircraft is live either way, isn't it? On that jet, man, I'm telling you. Nice. Rick Hersom has sent a $20 super chat. Thanks, mate. Martin Saxton, a $5 Uber fare for Chile. Might even get this a copy off. Okay. No, we kind of can do that, but. Let's see how we go, Jilly. We'll shut it down, yeah, and then see how we go. Because I've only brought the single battery out with me as well. Bear that in mind. So we'd have to go back to base. Frenchy TJ, $4.99 super chat. Thank you, and Martin Saxton, £5 super chat. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. That hasn't made a massive amount of difference. I wonder if the head setting has been moved. Maybe Michael Stocks has sent a £10 super chat. Thanks, mate. Really appreciate everybody's support. Like I say, folks, we're normally live every Wednesday and Sunday. That's our normal remit. We come out in the winds, which is why we're out here now today. But if you want to subscribe to the channel or check out what we're about, you can follow us on Twitter as well. We do have an app, which we highly recommend. No in-app purchases or anything silly like that. It's just another option for you to receive notifications of when we're live. And if you fancy it on the way out, give us a like. It's up to you if you can be bothered. But if you like it, then hit the like, I guess. Sarah Bullsfire. Johan landing in 5 minutes. Okay. I wonder whether this is. be Lot. Kaylee Summers, $4.99 super chat. Rachel, thank you, $19.99 super chat. Thank you guys, really appreciate it. And hello to everybody watching us. I appreciate fully that there's a lot of people watching what we call the Lurkers Lounge. See, is that a little bit? Let me just see if that. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen that before. Okay, cool. Yeah. Wow. What a lady one. Wow, cool, man. And what was the airline? What was the operator there? Cool. Okay. Well, I'll ask because I know that lots stay there. Easy. Nicely recovered, mate. Right, yeah. That sounds very much like SAS then. Virgin 829 Tango about to come in on finals. This is the test flight. Either a test, I think T is for test, isn't it? Isn't T for test? Oh, I know what's happening here. I know what's happening. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I know. I've got to do an early one tomorrow as well, folks, so bear that in mind, yeah? Come and witness the howl of the F-15s starting up, but also the F-35s, man, as they're taxiing up towards the active. Wow, nice touchdown, man. So it's a training flight. That'll be air crew then. Wow. So that's quite interesting that Virgin are using an actual aircraft for flight training, for crew flight training, as opposed to the sim. Maybe the sims are just too busy training new pilots or whatever. Wow. Aaron Thomas, Virgin 829, looking like it might be the last to land on 27 right. Aaron Thomas, 29 Tango only went up to Newquay before it turned around. Okay, so they would. Oh, it's a test flight then, isn't it? I reckon this is possibly a test flight for a component. Maybe. Normally they don't do it with a new engine, to be honest. So I'm not 100% sure what that would be. MA, welcome back, MA, upper class member. There we go. I'm giving everybody their shout outs for super chat. I hope so. Well, I think we've got a bit of rain coming this way. Yeah, I think that runway's that's looking quite wet down there. Certainly that. Oh, I can feel a few spots now. Wow, he's been there at least an hour, hasn't he? Look at the rain. Look at the rain. How I'm not getting rained on, I do not know, but I can clearly see. And there it is. Right, let's see how long this. Let's see how good this jacket is. Because I've got my Big Jet TV windproof / shower proof. Absolute shower. Giving it a good workout now. Yeah, runway lights have been activated, because obviously I'd imagine I guess that's manually done, but also potentially light sensitive. When the runways, it did go up to 41,000 feet. Yeah, that's definitely a test. I think that's definitely a test. Well, you'll be able to see when it. Well, actually, sometimes they do gate the aircraft so that the crew can disembark, and then they'll bring it down to maintenance. So it's no. Like if you see it going to gate, it doesn't mean that there's passengers on it. It just means that they're deboarding it into a gate rather than, and I think they have to do that because they have to go through passport control, don't they? Even though, or something like that, security or whatever. To be if they touch down then straighten it up, seems to be far easier than trying to straighten it up while it's still 30 feet off the ground or 20 feet at that sort of like flare point. Seem to get more lift doing it that way, certainly on the small ones. All skilling no runway switch. Really? Split scimitar, Royal Jordanian lining up behind the Virgin test jet. Because landing whilst the aircraft is sideways put a tremendous amount of load on the sidewall of the tyre. So straightening it up is, like he's saying there, is a much more preferable, certainly from a maintenance standpoint, a much more preferred type of landing technique than landing it and then straightening it up, because obviously you put all that stress and strain on the tyres. Oh, hey, what a surprise to wake up to your show on my day off. tuning in from Atlanta, Georgia. Hello to you, OA. Penny Haskins.
Period, or for the time being. Somebody making a valid comment there that possibly that RTO has got something to do with it. Okay. Alpha Bravo also saying it. No runway change at 3 p.m. delayed. Okay. Well, the rain stopped. Where's that information coming from, guys? Heathrow runways not putting that up just yet. Kevin Jackson 1501 and still a line of jets on approach to 27. Right, I'm sure you mean there, Kevin Jackson. That doesn't work, does it? How would I be having a squall that you had earlier? It's coming from here to you, I think. Chicky Armitage, good day to you. Nice to see you, Chicky. Tuning in from Gardner, Kansas. Jerry, Jilly, and all the big Jerrys. Jordanians do it. Got his shirty jeans on, man. Big tight jeans. Oh. Yeah, nice. Swing on touchdown. Steve Billings, Jenny, Ian Morrison. Well, potentially because it's whereabouts is it parked at the moment? Is it actually on? Oh, it's got no gate, is it? Oh, okay, okay. Okay, well then let's finish on the Emirates 380 then, Jilly. Pup's saying there. Thank you, Pup. Don't forget, folks, live tomorrow morning from about 8 a.m. When I get there, I set everything up and I sit in the cab, but I wait for that distant howl of the F-15 starting up. It's very eerie because it's quite quiet there. Or you've got the sound of the local wildlife, maybe some crows and things like that. But generally, you get this distant noise, and it's just, and then that's the initial part of the startup. Then you get the engine rotating and the whistle sounds, and just fantastic, man. Kevin Jones, welcome to premium membership. Hello, Kevin. Thank you for supporting the channel. The wind has dropped a little bit, although you wouldn't believe it looking at the windsock line. Yeah, felt that one. Split scimitar. Penny Haskins. Alright. No, I always... Oh, did they? Interesting, Kevin, thank you. Well, I'm normally there about 6:30 a.m. So I will get there for 6 a.m. tomorrow. And as soon as I hear them coming online, I'll go live. So it might be 7 a.m. tomorrow. Be warned. Craig Russell, Cathay Pacific A350 from Hong Kong. Looks like a 900, but I might be wrong. No, yeah. It's the 900.
beautifully executed, man. Beautifully executed. Yeah, nice and gorgeous A350 Martin Saxton. Yes, indeed. Subscribing is free. Good point. A lot of people don't understand that subscription to any YouTube channel is free of charge. And it's lovely to see you here, folks. I hope you're all doing well. Go and check out what membership benefits there are. There are quite a few, you see, especially all the folks coming to Miami with us. First class, upper class and super class. Next week going to be in Miami. Check 700s on this Turkish 332, I think, or 333, I think, actually. Set. Oh, bit of a bounce there, late on the front set. Now look at the elevators in the up position, just gliding the front down nice and slow, using the elevators. Look how cool that is. And then wallop back to neutral. How nice is that? Swiss Tony would have loved that one. It's like landing an aeroplane like that. It's like a beautiful woman. Was a 300 Rob Walker, yes, thank you. Oh, funk. We've got the funk. We've got the funk, yeah. Oh, now that jet, that is coming out for departure, mate. That's coming out for departure. There's no way that an Emirates jet would be going up there for any reason other than for a departure. So yes, there is going to be a runway switch, just a little bit later than normal. Find out whether it turns left or right. I don't know if that's snapper or what. Yeah, nice. Of course, the A350 has its own nose lowering system, automatic. This guy's either going to turn left or right. If he turns right, he's coming out for departure. Wow, quick taxi that, man. Still got a stack of jets. He's turning this way, man. He's turning this way. Cyclops is a brand new member. Welcome, Cyclops. Good to see you. Stephen Billings, first aircraft 27 right now on the way. And that is it right there. And there is an American 777 behind it as well. Yes, indeed, there is. I think that is. Maybe a little bit further up. shod 777-200. Actually, he's coming up to Alpha 3, I think. Those Emirates guys, pilots are like, why are you putting us out on the northern runway when we've still got probably another 10 minutes before we would have made the, especially as he had to turn left up here. I can imagine that the pilots were a little bit, why did you do that? Oh, and it's an hour late anyway. Great Russell. Southern, surely. On the southern. But this guy's ready to go, man. I wonder if they're going to stagger him. Are they going to stagger him? Because that guy doesn't want to stop, mate, unless he's going to... Yeah, he's holding position. Tony Walsh, Virgin 1560. Approach. Another training flight. Alpha Bravo, Emirates 380 due to land. They need the stand. Well, they've got a couple of stands down there. We've seen Emirates, the gates taking 3 380s with Emirates, 2 380s. Actually, didn't we see 3 down there at one point? I see 3. So they've got enough. They've got enough gate availability. Keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on the Emirates. Yeah. There has, yeah. Mandy Mole maybe doing the changeover, holding at 8,000 feet. Emirates 380. Well, we'll get the last of them in. And I'll tell you what I will get you. Just before I go, I will get to show you the, yeah, look at that long landing. Bosh. Oh yeah. That's my usual turn on point right there, Alpha 3, I think that is. These two lining up, look. Oh, Emirates is going to be like, man, why didn't you put us out of the southern runway? What have you done? Look, we've got another 2 to come. If that was me, put it that way, I'd be on to them, wouldn't I, Jelly? Really? Speedboat 25 Yankee. Really? Speedboat 25 Yankee, Heathrow Tower. Please repeat. I said, really? Really what? Oh man, come on. Aaron Thomas, JAL 43, lined up the 27 right. Oh my God, there's another 3 to come. Oh my God. It's going to be like Sainsbury's on a Friday night down there in a minute. Nicely done, Virgin Atlantic. Old parking lot down there now, man. You know what I do on flight sim to do, don't you? like, why don't you put more separation? And then at least we can get going. And it looks like the 380 may make it on this runway. That they may switch it to the left runway. Mind that. What, the 380? Over the top. Thank you, Alpha Bravo Buck. It's the CRJ. From the auto throttles, man. Getting quite a lot on these 350s. Oh, come on! As soon as this guy starts pulling on, you watch. And all the people on board it as well, mate. Aaron Thomas, that Japan jet, less than a year. Oh, wow. Tippy-toe like Rorick. Okay, last one in, folks. This is it. And I'm just going to show you that 380 going out, because just the point of spool up, the power up, you can see the exhaust. In fact, I'll be honest with you, the better of those jets is going to actually, well, mind you, that smoky 777, she's got Trent 8s on her, but the 350, the Virgin 350, that's a proper smoker. think it's going to be the Emirates jet. He's got his taxi lights on. Line up and wait, runway 27 right. And then as they're coming, he's like, come on, man, really? And Lufthansa as well, mate. People on that Emirates jet, like, come on, man, really? Me on that flight, I tell you. I would be onto Control ATC, I must admit, I would be onto them. I'd be like, okay, I appreciate we've been waiting, but you know, are these guys late as well? Are they? I mean, look at those two jets, Jilly, on radar, and see whether they're late or not. That A380, mind you, that Lufthansa jet has only moved to Alpha 3. BA19, 319, sorry, lining up, yeah. Is he on time? Due out at 2:15, so he's just over an hour late as well. Okay, this must be some delays on the. Oh wow, 1:30 for this Lufthansa jet. So around about the same. The American 245, Virgin 350. A380 more or less on time. Oh, his transponder's off probably. Steve Oddy both late. Les Donaldson less separation. American has a long flight ahead. Stacey Grogan. Jazz imagining the hissy fits in the Emirates first class. Even the Americans going before him, man. Affirmative, Kevin Jackson making a point there that wake turbulence isn't as big a problem with a headwind, with a crosswind, sorry. But what is great when you see these things climb out is immediately as they turn, as they climb, the natural flight characteristics will kick it left. This is line up and wait. Now look out for the exhaust. These are old engines here, folks, but this 350 that's coming out next. Oh, Emirates are going bleeding bananas, mate. See when the engines spool up. Here it comes. Look at the heat note coming out the back of the engines, man. Everything starts shuddering as well. Feel the ground shaking, man. Look at the heat. But you want to see some black smoke, then watch it on this. I don't know if I will get the rotate because this 350 is probably going to photo bomb it anyway. I don't know though. Watch, as soon as she rotates and the wheels are off the ground, you'll see the aircraft will immediately kick into a left-hand crab. There it is. Look at that. How cool is that, man? Okay. At your discretion, clear takeoff, runway 27 right. Final wind numbers. Yeah, look at that, man, look at that. Ah, 380 is moving into position now. Well, look, we've got two 380s, so might as well get a second one, Jelly. Rain, a little bit of rain. Wow, man, that is so cool. Sometimes a little bit of a puff of brake dust as the wow, she's smoking away, GP? Not as good as the 09 right departure zone, I don't think. Just at the wrong time. I don't need this right. I think that's possibly the GPW, the Engine Alliance. General Electric joining together as an engine alliance to create the engine for that 380, whereas the one behind it is the Rolls-Royce Trent 900 powered 380. All the BA's fleet obviously powered by the 900, whereas Emirates is a mix of the two types. Okay, let's see if we can get a big old load of... Look, no wasting for this guy. Watch the rudder, watch the rudder. So that's the pilot manipulating the rudder pedals with their feet. Of course, the rudder is linked up at the moment. For approach and landing, it's split with the upper and lower element. I tell you what, if that Emirates jet, oh, he's going to have gone by the time this guy climbs out. Wow, that's a long run for that 380. That's a long run, man. 500 plus tons. Up you get, mate. Like an old man, I'm getting up from his couch. Oh, look at that, it's like a set of lanks going out. Oh, what a bank shot. Oh, and yesterday, Jilly, guess what I also did? I activated the clock. How about that then, eh? Hey? Right, folks. Thanks a lot. Appreciate your company. Yeah, come here. Got something on you. Hold on a minute. Is that better? Yeah, listen, thanks a lot. Appreciate your company. Hope you enjoyed it. Give us a like on the way out before you shut the door if you fancy it. But we'll be back tomorrow morning, early doors, for military show. Our first one for ages from RAF Lakenheath, folks. Don't miss it if you like a bit of afterburner. You look after yourselves. We'll see you later. Cheers. Thanks, Jilly. Thanks, Darren. No, I think it was Darren. Darren was in. Was he with Trish? I don't know. But anyway, thank you to everybody for getting involved in the chat. Anybody who helps subscribers out as well. Really appreciate that. It's good to talk. It's good to talk. Look after yourselves. Be good to each other and be good to other people and the animals as well. We'll see you later.